Hey guys, Megan here with Farm Besties with Farm Fresh Advice, and I am here with Susanne Paulson. And she has purchased the what is it?
Well, it was previously Johann Hinneman's property, and we named it the Cresta Equestrian Center. Johann, for many of you may know Johann Hinneman. He's one of the he's a master of dressage. And long story short, when we came across this property, I had just sold my business of 20 years in the eye care field, and I thought, wow, this is an incredible facility. And as a horsewoman many years back, coming back into it, I thought I really want to use this as an opportunity to educate folks on the beauty that can happen when you have the ultimate relationship with your horse and you find the discipline that connects with you and your horse, and create an environment that is collaborative, that's supportive, that has the horse first, horse safety first, and horse relationship first, and do it for all disciplines. Because many people today, I think, there's so many people that love horses, but then when you really get into horsemanship, the recipe for success is all about knowing what you want to do as an athlete, what you're capable of doing as an athlete, and what your horse is capable of doing as an athlete, and making sure that you're marrying those together and not forcing a relationship that will never be ultimate for both. And so to do that, we're opening up the facility for clinics of different discipline at the highest level. So we're bringing in, like we just had Lilo foray here for 4 days, and it was amazing. And to see a clinician like that work with the riders and support them regardless of where they are in their abilities, because we had 2 of the days were for the amateur, the CDS, and the other were for advanced riders, and it was just magic. And so what we're doing is not dressage, a lot of dressage, because it's a dressage facility, but we're also, for example, doing show jumping in April with Edgar Pagan, which is awesome. And then I just had the meeting with folks from the equestrian vaulting, the U.S. team, and it's really goes back to explore your possibilities before you make your commitment of what horse is best for you. And even if you're in a discipline and you're frustrated with something, welcome the opportunity to learn from others, that, how far you want to go. And I always say the number one thing is be committed. Be committed in your heart, be committed in your soul, be committed in your physical abilities to do the best for your horse. As much as you ask of the horse, you need to ask of yourself. And that's something that I think is often overlooked, that people buy the prettiest horse, the one that has been the most trained, regardless of the discipline. And it's so much deeper than that. And when you do find that connection, there is nothing that can match it. Nothing. It's magical. And so that's what we're here for, is we want to be able to support that and allow people to flourish in what they love, and have a deeper connection with their horse in doing so.
I think you're going to make me cry. we need that collaboration, and we need that.
Yeah, it's fun, because, and that's the other thing, is I think that there's a lot of misunderstanding and kind of a bad rap that a lot of disciplines have received, and I think it goes back to just a absence of education about what these sports are really about. And when you see the level of compassion and care and love that these riders have for their horses, it's unmatched, and it's unfortunate that that's not shown more, because that's why people do what they do with horses. And it's not about the uglies, and the stuff that you see, and unfortunately the media kind of leans on that. But we really want to, and thank you for what you're doing, because we want to be able to show and spotlight just how beautiful these sports are, and how incredible rewarding it is at all ages, and bring younger generations into dressage, for example, which has been, kind of pigeonholed as an older person's sport. And it's not, you know, you see these young riders coming up, and that's why I love Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh. At the Olympics. It was so great. And there's dressage and, oh, and here's a carrot. Can I give a carrot? You know, and it was like, this is what we need, is we need to invite, like, there's enthusiasm, and it's fun, and keep it. I mean, there's competition, yes, but it's all about the heart, the level,
and the love and the passion that we have for them. You know, it's always about the horse. This is why we do everything that we do. I mean, it goes to the level of the care.
That's our saying here. Everybody at the facility is that, you know, a happy horse is a happy rider. And that goes that way. You have to have a happy horse, and happy horses are horses that are well taken care of. They're well fed. They're trained in the discipline that they love. They find their job. They're just like people, man. If you put a person in a job and they're miserable, then as a human being, you know better. Like, go and change it and do something else. But a horse can't always make that choice for themselves. And so that's what we need, is to really have a broader understanding of the different disciplines, what they are, what's unique about them, what's physically required from the horse to do it well and the rider to do it well. And then, you know, then make a good decision about where your path is. And it doesn't mean you can only do one, you know, but it's just marrying. It's like finding the right match.
And how they can all work together. Like I currently have a horse. He's a small tour horse, and he doesn't like dressage. So we jump him. And he loves it. And all our horses get out on the trail, and I think it's wonderful that you're creating a facility where all disciplines are going to come together, and you spotlight all disciplines. I think that's going to be a really hard and rewarding endeavor, because it's getting people, and it's finding those open-minded people to all come together. And I think it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
I really do. I can't wait to get, you know, like each winter, come back. We'll come back for more videos.
Back and some like the latest updates, the latest and the greatest. Yeah, we're excited. We're obviously starting dressage, a lot of dressage, the show jumping. We have, we're building a whole field, about 3.5 acres for working equestrian.
Oh, you are?
And we're going to do, people have expressed interest in doing polo clinics here and doing, it's fun, you know, and they're in trail, like similar to your story. I have a beautiful mare who foaled a gorgeous Perlino. You know, she's half thoroughbred, half Hanoverian, and her baby, you know, she's bred for jumping, hunter. And so they're under saddle right now, getting started in dressage. But I need to take them down, and they need to go and jump, because that's what they were bred for, and see what they love to do, because that might not be what I love to do, but I think that's what they love to do. And so for her, she's like, you know, hey man, I had a baby, and I really don't want to do dressage. I hate dressage, hate it. And so lo and behold, what does she love doing right now? Trail. She loves being a trail horse. She'll just go out as brave as any horse in the worst of conditions, and like, that was fun, you know. And that's something, because it's like people too, it changes, you know. You have a horse that's one, and some are the superior athletes. They just love their job of being the best of the best. Like, we've got Grand Prix horses here in dressage that are absolutely amazing, and they love their job. And when you see that, that's just so that it's just, it's not a cookie cutter thing. Very, very dynamic and ever changing, and that's the divine part of what equestrian world is about, I think, that people don't understand. It's a lot more than just having a horse.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And what other remodeling are you going to do on your farm? I mean, you have big plans.
Yeah,
and
we do.
It's changed. And I think it's wonderful. It's already changed, because I was here for a winter. When Yo was here, and like, I saw the mirrors, and I saw the screens.
We put up the windscreen. I mean, we put in security cameras, a fly system. We have all new stall fronts that are Dutch doors. I'm a huge fan of having the horse put their head out. I mean, it's like, I don't want them in a cage. They're not in jail. And so that was a significant investment. We put, let's see, back there I mentioned the working equitation, but all new footing in the indoor, the covered arena, and the outdoor for safety. The back one is going to be for turnouts. There's 3.5 acres back there that's turnouts, because I think horses also, just like trail, need to just run around and be happy and be a horse. But the other big project we're going to do is we want to be able to create a trail that would go all the way around. It's a 10-acre property all the way around, so you could use it as a course, and you could actually run go down a creek. So for some
cool.
type eventing kind of things, without saying eventing, but I know it's a big job. But just be able to have some playroom for the horses. So that's kind of enough right now.
Yeah, I think that is amazing, and I am all for it. I'm like, thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Well, check out our website. We're at crestaec.com, and it'll show all the events that we're going to be doing, and it shows you the facilities. And but thank you for your time. I appreciate the opportunity to share what we're up to here.
And we're gonna come back next year. I'm gonna twist your arm, and we're coming back, you guys. So
let's ride.
Yeah.
My neck's done. It'll be good.
Yes. So everyone, definitely hit the like button, make some comments, share, and definitely become a subscriber. And thank you very much for your time. Bye.